I'm Kirstie Donnelly and I'm Managing Director of City and Guilds Group.
Kirstie, can we talk about the future of qualifications?
The future of qualifications is changing. It's been changing now actually for some time. I think what's really changing is the need to rethink the currency of what we mean by a qualification. So it's not that the qualification itself are going to be irrelevant, it's just that how we think about them, how we build them, how we construct them, how we verify them, probably needs to be different beyond that which we're used to, which is a kind of single outcome at the end stuck on the wall in the name of a certificate. That isn't to say that people still shouldn't have something that really validates the achievement of whatever it is they've studied and learned, but I think it will be a very different currency, and that currency for me will be digital credentials.
And with the change in qualifications, how do you see that matching learners' needs to be modular and going through different specialisms, and employer needs to be able to match specific skills needs?
The reason I think we need this change in the sort of structure of a qualification or the currency of it and how it's measured is because I think we have to accept, because of the fast pace of change, because of the shelf life of skills, there's now some research out from Deloitte that suggests that technical skills might be outdated in as little as 2.5 years. There's in this a whole overlay now of what we're now starting to call or be heard called the human skill, which you might once have called employability or soft skills even, but this need to have a whole range of other skills that employers are almost crying out for, really beyond that of the technical skill. So the opportunity to create a more modularized structure that allows learners, employees to take a step-by-step through, almost you'd equate it to units of a qualification, but we're talking right down micro-credentials where you can really credentialize a specific skill as well as then taking it up to the specific occupational layer. And the fact that you can actually stack these credentials and they become portable and then you can publish them through online, through your LinkedIn, I just think it puts a very different dynamic into how the learner owns their experience, but at the same time the employers and the education system can still influence very much how those credentials are built and stacked.
This sort of moves into careers, information, advice and guidance, and also currency of qualifications. So what do you see the future for new learners coming into further education, like your traditional level 2 or pre-apprenticeship level, but also your lifelong learners, your career changes, your career progressors, CPD and lifelong learning?
I think we're finally switched back on to the fact that we need a lifelong learning culture in this country. We need to rethink the entitlement of education in many respects. So we need to look at the transition periods from 16 to 24 and then what happens beyond that, so that somebody has a lifelong entitlement to lifelong learning in some shape or form. That isn't to say that that means that the state is going to pay for it all. There needs to be a tripartite agreement almost between what the individual might pay for as they continue and progress through their career, and they themselves choose that they want to do continued professional development, versus that which the employer may pay for because it's the right thing to do or it's particular training they need their employee to reskill in, versus something the state wants to invest in, because we know that we've actually got a need to invest in that skill now in order to make us the most productive we can be down the line. So I think we've got to get back to having a very constructive dialogue about the positive aspect that lifelong learning for lifelong employability could really bring us.